in this thing. I know, right? The whole little new thing is but we back.
Watch, there's definitely gonna be a setting in there like in 2 months that says, "Oh, hey, you can switch this to a male voice." Recording in progress.
I know, but then that's creepy. Like, because then, like we talked about before, like, you know, they like, nah, keep it as a woman. Some things are just better as a woman. Let's just say it, you know.
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah. But we back. Community Coalition Show. We in this thing another week.
It's good, gang.
Some madness, some good stuff, some bad stuff. What's going on, fam?
Yes. I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Donus.
Yeah, feeling older, feeling aged, but I'm all right though. Getting old.
What's making you feel aged?
Oh man, knees hurt, man. Knees hurting, man. I'm like rubbing cream on my knees and stuff. I got knee braces, man. It's
Oh, bro, every time I'm walking upstairs and then like you hit that little thing in your knee and you just like stall.
Yeah, in your
knee. I've been hitting that.
Yeah,
I have no idea why.
Wait, yeah, the mysteries of the unknown. But yeah, it's all good. So
I'm not trying to find out. Let them be unknown.
Yeah, yeah. No, the frustrating part is that it hurts. You just don't know why. Like that's the unknown. Still be hurting though, but it's all good. We back. We in this thing.
That's why I'm washed.
Yeah. We will try to keep it. Well, I don't know. I'm in it this week. You know, I'm in it. Actually had a lot to think about over the weekend, man. Which brought me to this topic. So I know we had this conversation.
Yeah.
That was Friday, right?
Yeah.
So it made me think about some things over the weekend.
I'm even trying to think, was that in person?
Yeah, remember I was telling you in the car.
Yeah.
So
you are.
Yeah. So backstory for y'all don't know. Quick story, because stuff happens to me. I don't know why. Like stuff just be happening. But this one was self-inflicted, right? So I mean nothing bad, but like that was Friday on the way to the book tour.
Oh,
I was actually on my way to pick you up. So I was down the street.
Oh, okay.
And me being me, right? You know, I see some dudes in the lane next to me. You know, young cats, tinted windows. So, you know, they move, and I could tell some young cats. I could kind of see it wasn't that dark yet, so it wasn't dark. But they tail light was out.
Right.
You know, so again, me being me, as I'm riding down the street and I see somebody with their tail light out, I typically try to tell them. Because that's the one thing I always say. I never want anybody to get jammed up by the cops or get pulled over by the cops for something or something that could have been fixed. But a lot of times people don't know, right? You don't know until somebody tells you. So, you know, I see it and I'm like, dang, it's rough. So we actually pull up at the light next to each other. So I was like, opportunity, let me let them know.
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta be careful, y'all. Like, sometimes things can go south, right? So again, I pull up. Again, their windows are dark. His windows are tinted, just as dark as mine are.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, wait, before I roll down the window and act really overzealous and look possibly aggressive, because you don't know who's in the car, right?
Right.
So I had sunglasses on. So I remember I took my sunglasses off, wind the window down, you know. So I don't think they saw me at first. I'm trying to hurry because we had a red light. And so I started like waving, gesturing, like I put a smile on my face just to make sure I didn't look threatening.
Right.
Because you never know what they're doing in the other car. You don't know, right?
Right.
So, you know, dude winds out when he winds it down this much.
Yeah.
Like a crack. And I didn't even realize it's two dudes in the car at this point, actually, right?
Yeah.
So they cracked it because they look cautious. Again, I don't know what they're doing.
Right.
Some young cats. You know, you never know.
Right. And I don't even blame them for opening it a crack.
I don't either, because I probably would have did the same thing for real. You know? And so I was like, I just, fam, want to let you know your tail lights out. And I can see they kind of paused. I saw them like look back. And I'm like, you know, this could have gone a bunch of different ways. Could have gone south too, right?
Right.
So it's like this little awkward pause. And I could tell they kind of looked at each other. And then they wound the window down, and the dude was like, "Oh, thanks, big dog. Good looking out. You're looking out, fam." And I was like, nah, I don't want to see nobody get jammed up. That's what I said. Light turned green, roll the windows up. We kept it moving.
Right.
You know?
You're a good man for doing that.
Well, again, like I said, I just don't like to see, especially my folks, my young cats, get jammed up because I know what that feels like.
Right.
Oh, man, we used to get pulled over for all kinds of stuff when I was younger.
Anything and everything.
Everything. Especially when you're young, you in your 20s, had a hoopty, you know, ain't even had tinted windows in there. You just young.
Yeah.
In this area, literally every other weekend we got pulled over for nothing.
Yeah, I remember the story.
Pulled over, we sitting on the curb, all kinds of questions, thrown on the hood. I've been through all that and never got a ticket for it.
Right.
So again, if I can help somebody, especially a young brother out, not have to go through that because it's something they can get a $10 tail light real quick, get that fixed. Yeah, man. I thought I'll do that for real. And so it just made me think. It got me thinking. You know, we trying to help people.
Right.
You know, like I said, that could have went south because they may not have wanted to receive that help at the moment.
Right.
You know, that could have went differently. I could have rolled my head down the wind, you know, let them know that they could have taken me as a threat. You know, they could have been doing something they weren't supposed to do. And I look like an op or a snitch or whatever at this point.
Or a cop.
Yeah, or a cop. Yeah. You never know. So it is risky. That, you know, even something that seems so minor as let somebody know what they tell, like, but that was mad risky though.
Right.
So it made me think about that, like, sometimes, you know, be smart. That's why I try to take some little precautions again. Let people see my face, take the sunglasses off, wind the window down, wave, smile, those little things. Let people know, like, I'm not threatening, you know. And luckily they took it out there, and I think they appreciated it at the end of the day, you know. So again, just trying to help people out.
Yeah.
You know, and my fan said, he said, good looking out. And I was like, okay, I know, you know.
Yeah.
They needed that one. Cool. So that's all when I got to you.
Yeah. I remember it. And then like I remember us talking, and I remember me mentioning like, or it made me think of like telling somebody when they have something in their teeth.
Yeah.
And because I will definitely go out of my way to let people know.
Yeah.
That.
See, and you a good man for that.
I don't think it's super embarrassing, but also I just think at the same time, like, I would want you to know that, like, hey, you have something in your teeth. Just wanted to let you know. I'm not sure if you knew that, but hey, there's something in your teeth.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta, you know, if that, like I said, and I told you this, that's your peoples, that's your friends, that's your fam. You don't want them to be out here set up.
Right.
Especially for something as small as I want to tell you, you know?
Right.
Oh, yeah, those are, oof. I remember, especially tell a friend. I remember one time I was like, one of my girls, like a female friend, and she started a period. And I could see through the clothes, you know? Little conversations like that. And I know that sounds like Nancy, but it's like, I'd rather tell you that and have that awkward conversation.
Right.
Then you continue to walk around with this. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like those little things go a long way with helping people. Like I said, I don't see how you can be friends with somebody and not tell them stuff like that.
Right.
Especially if you with them and you know y'all like, nah, man, don't do that. I don't do that. So it just made me think like, yeah, we gotta help people out. You know, help each other out. The little things go a long way.
I remember the other thing. And then like you really have to help your female fellas. This is especially for you. We gotta help our female friends out. Like if their shirt is like tucked into their skirt, or like if what else? Or it's like the teeth thing, or
I mean any number of things, right? So like the little stuff, especially women, the lipstick on the teeth. You know, if the eyelash is falling out and that joint looking crazy,
right?
You know,
or if the wig, eyebrows are uneven.
No. Yeah, like the wig ain't even. It look, you know, like, and I know those things seem funny, but like, you know, think about somebody walking around like that. You know, be the friend to tell your friend if they breath stink.
Right.
You know, you'll never. You know, like I and I want somebody to tell me. That's another thing too.
Absolutely, yes.
I want somebody to tell me. I'd rather you tell me. And like I said, if you're my peoples, we can get past an awkward conversation.
Absolutely.
That's nothing at this point, you know?
Yeah.
Let your friends know what's going on, especially if
I mean, also, if we're friends, then you already know that I'm super duper awkward. And I make fun of the fact that I'm awkward. So, like,
yeah, I'd rather be awkward than you be embarrassed. You know, somebody else that you don't know say it. And sometimes people are mean.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will be, or you get clowned.
Yep, you get roasted.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, no, look out for people. So, all that, from that incident over the weekend, I don't know why it just made me think about like how we help people, the things we do for other people, the small things, sometimes even the big things too, and it just brought me back to some times where, again, I try to help as much as I can, right?
Yeah.
I know you do too.
I try.
Yeah. But I think that's the best thing. I think. So I got deep with it, with myself, right? I think we try.
A little bit of introspection.
A little bit. But I think it comes down to we try. I think that's what help is. Help is trying to do something for someone else to the best of your ability,
Absolutely.
To the best that you can do. And I think that's all we can do, right? So it made me think about all forms of help.
Right.
I went through a couple situations recently that were kind of like the reverse. It was like some different stuff, like money. Helping with money is a big one.
Yeah.
And it made me think about those situations. Like, I know we went from like a tail light to money, but help is help. And sometimes people need different forms of help, right?
Right.
So not that long ago, I got hit up from an old friend, someone I haven't seen in a long time.
Right.
And they hit me up.
Hey, bro, I got an opportunity. You trying to come to this show?
Oh, no, not that. Not that. It was more of a, hey, fam, I'm down and out. Use a couple dollars.
Right.
And the story they gave, it was kind of a rough one,
Yeah.
And so I did it. It wasn't wasn't nowhere near astronomical number or nothing like that.
Right.
But it was like, this felt at the heart, someone you go back with, and it was like, okay, cool.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
And I totally get why you would do that.
Yeah. And I think most people in situations, you look up. But a couple months later, get hit up again by the same person.
Same person?
Same person. Similar story. Same thing. So it's like, all right, try to look out, maybe, really some rough patch, maybe things like that. Right. Okay. Do it again.
Yeah.
Then after that, the second time, just having a talk with some of my other homies, all of us close friends. And they telling me the same thing. We just rapping, talking about.
Saying that they're hitting you up for money, or saying that person?
Same person hit them up. Same story, same similar stuff.
Right.
So they kind of going through the same thing I was, like, yeah, man, like, so we just had to be talking, in the past, like, yeah, like this homie, we did that. So, for me, it was like, okay, we pulled together things like that. Third time comes around. Same thing. So then I'm at a crossroads with myself. And I'm going to be completely open and honest.
All right.
At this point, I'm like, okay, there's a pattern here. And in that pattern, it was like, part of me was starting to feel like I was being taken advantage of. Part of me was starting to feel like, okay, I don't know if this is working. You know, maybe there's another way. And that's my thing. I didn't want to just be like, nah, I can't do it. So I was like, maybe there's another way to help. Maybe it's not just money. Mm-hmm. You know, so, and then even then, so as I'm, I didn't respond to this one. I waited, so I'm going like the next day. Boy, one of my other homies hits me up saying, hey, you see that message? Oh, he hit you too? Yeah, man. So I'm like, okay. He's hitting us all up, same time, same thing. So I threw it out there and said, well, what if there's another way we can help? Maybe we could pull some resources or try to get some resources or something like that. And maybe we could help the situation.
Right.
So, all of us thought, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Because some of our other homies, they can't give and stuff. Everybody got money to just keep giving all the time.
Right.
And so it was like, there's another way to help. We asked for help and okay, cool. Okay. So I was like, okay. So me being, I made some phone calls, hit some people up, told them the situation, and they were like, yeah, we can help with some of these things. Cool. So I go back to respond and I sent that message. Hey fam, I can't do this with the money.
Right.
But I got some other ways I can help over here that may really benefit what's going on. And that wasn't received really well.
I see.
That wasn't received well. It was even the response I got was even more like, why you in my business kind of thing. So I'm like, oh, okay. In my head, I'm steaming. I'm hot.
Right.
A little hurt, feeling taken advantage of. You can ask my money, but you don't want any form of help. So which makes it seem like, And again, me being honest and open. The stuff you're telling me, is it really true? 1, 2, what are you doing with this money? And I don't think he knew that we all knew that she was hitting us up.
Right.
So I'm like, you just making your rounds on us, right? So as a human, I'm like, I know first reaction is to pop off, right? Most people's first reaction is to go off, go ham, and cause them out, confront and all that stuff. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So, I had to find some words. I said, I'm going to do this. I don't, I want to be clear, but also, I'm not going to start an argument. It's not for that. So I pretty much had to reply, that's the best I can do. I can't give money, but this is the best help that I can do. If you're asking me for help, that's what I got. Pretty much take it or leave it.
Right.
And I never got a response. And so I was kind of
to this day.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was about 2 years ago. And so someone who like I said, we go back. But it just showed that it's some people want you to help in the way they want you to help.
Right.
And stuff like that happens all the time,
Right.
And I had to eat it. Like I said, I was more concerned than I was like upset about anything like that. But it was like, I hope my man's is okay. 1.
Yeah.
2, like, I think that shut the door out for any opening up for any type of help.
Right.
Which was sad. That was sad, to hear that. So it sucked. But it just taught me some lessons.
Right.
1, it never discouraged me though. It didn't discourage me. If people need help, we still gonna try to help.
Oh, absolutely.
And I've been in that situation before, but what it just kind of confirmed again was that you can only do what you can.
Right.
And I've never been one to have my arm twisted or even feel like I'm being bullied or pressured. And that's another thing too. Like, no, stick to your guns.
Right.
You're doing what you can to help, But if that person doesn't receive it, won't receive it, right?
Yeah.
So that was another situation that really made me think over the weekend. It kind of was replaying that. Another one,
dude. There was a guy at my school that like apparently he used to go to the school, but I guess he got kicked out for like a semester. So, or for like a year or something. And then, or is that he like dropped out for a year, and he would always hang around the school because he worked at the Starbucks that used to be across the street.
Yeah.
And dude would always be at the spot where everyone just chilled for after, like before and after class and during breaks. And he would talk to everybody. He talked a good game, but like he always needed like one, he always needed money. Two, he always needed like a charger. I gave this dude a charger. And
like a phone charger?
Yeah. And not only that, my homies, more than one, like they've given him chargers. How do you lose that many chargers?
Well, yeah.
First of all, like, I mean, and I'm the worst person with chargers because first off, I have like 4 or 5 in my room as we speak, like plugged in. But also like I have one for like I have one in my room, I have one in my bag, and then I have another one in my bag just in case that one doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be in a situation where I can't be able to not be able to use my phone. That's just it. And I gave him one of the extra chargers that I had. And I found out like the next week that my friend, he told me, "Oh yeah, dude hit me up for a charger." And I was like, "Wait, I just gave that dude a charger last week." And then we like looked at each other and we were like, "Wait, what's going on?" So that was the beginning of it. Second thing that happened, I found out that he has a lot of sob stories.
Yeah.
And apparently he was making them all up. I didn't know this until a homie of mine told me. Another homie of mine that I had known longer. She told me about that, and I was like, oh. So every time now that I hear this dude, I'm just like, it goes like I hear him, but also I'm like, so what part of this is true? What part of this isn't true? Or is this all made up and you're just trying to jerk me?
Yeah. So you feel like a scam.
Right.
Yeah.
And then found out dude lost his job, but he's coming back to the school like the next semester. And I was like, or he kept saying that he would be like getting back into the school like the next semester. First time he didn't get back in. And then I think now he's back in there, but also I'm pretty sure he can't really rock with anybody because in that like 2 semesters span, or in that like year span, he made it hard to want to help him.
Yeah, well, you burn bridges.
Exactly.
Burn bridges.
Yeah, he burned bridges.
Yeah.
And not only that, he burned bridges with probably the worst people that you should have done that with, because not only burn bridges, but like he did people dirty.
Yeah.
And like our school is like, we have some expats, and he screwed over like one of them, and I was like, yo, like if he catches him, he's not gonna be walking for a while. That's all I'll say. And I was really like, why would you put? And then he pissed off one girl that like everyone rocks with, that she's like she's literally like the mother of like everyone around the school or all the homies around well, in that area. And you don't piss her off. That's just like an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
And then you go and piss her off. And then this person gets pissed off. And then this person gets pissed off. So now not only are you burning bridges, nobody's gonna rock with you if you actually are able to come back.
Yeah. Well, and that goes back to all those things like the crying wolf and all that stuff too that people do, you know? Mm-hmm. Like at some point, people, I don't care if it's true or not, I'm not gonna believe you. And like I said, you start pissing enough people off, somebody gonna want to put their hands on you too.
Right.
Like you got other problems too. So, but also it's a hard thing because
what I mean. I don't even know if it got to that point, but
yeah. But I mean, it makes. Think about what it does to like other people around too. And this is one thing I thought about. Like sometimes it may not directly affect you, right? Mm-hmm. It makes other people not want to help,
right?
And not just that person, but anyone. Mm-hmm. Sometimes if you see your friends get burned and they're in they can become a similar situation,
right?
They automatically shut down. Nah, I saw what happened to him. That ain't gonna happen to me. You know?
Exactly. That's exactly it.
You start damaging not just the immediate relationships, but it really takes effect on some people, several people. Mm-hmm. You know, like, and for anybody out there listening, if you do this to people, this is what happens. Yeah. You know, so not only do they not want to help you, they're not gonna help anyone else out. Mm-hmm. And that's what happens. Like I got a boy like that. Like he's like, nah, I don't want to help nobody.
Right.
No, I ain't giving nobody money.
I felt like I was really down bad that semester, especially, and I just kept thinking like, man, this isn't a great look, and like I need to step up, and I thought I was doing really bad, and then I saw what was happening to him, and I said, oh, maybe. Okay, I mean, I'm not doing that, so maybe I'm not doing that bad. Yeah, and I hate to say it like that, but also like I'm not trying to scam people.
Yeah,
I'm not hitting them up for cash like that, and I'm not losing their trust like that.
Yeah, I can tell you, I got scammed on a larger scale too. Oh man, and this is a quick one. Like, friend of mine thought he was cool. Friend, like, you know, gave me the real sob story. Mm-hmm. Hey, cut down some car payments.
Mm-hmm. I felt like it was a car.
Struggling, need some help. It was like,
did this person have good credit?
I thought, rough patch.
And I'm not even the one that should be asking that question because I don't have credit.
No, but I mean, I know where you're going with that because sometimes when it comes to like large scale, you want to get a picture. It's like a bank. I need to know you're worthy of being able to handle this, you know? Mm-hmm. And again, me being a nice guy, like I said, it didn't hurt me at the moment.
Right.
And I said, I ain't doing all that.
Right.
Can't do the whole amount. I can do a little piece. Mm-hmm. Cool. Like I can do a little piece, but I'm gonna need this back though.
Right.
Sure, no problem. 2 weeks got you. Like just need, rough times. And I know what that's like too, because I mean, me and my boy used to swap cars when the repo man used to come around. We was younger.
Right.
So
there's an older episode about that.
Yeah.
Please go back.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna get it back. Need it back, right? So send over a couple of dollars. Not like I said, not the whole thing is a couple of dollars, right?
Right.
So like 2 days later, this is how bold it was. I was so pissed. Happened to be on IG. Scrolling on IG, one thing and nothing of it. Come to her account pops up on the timeline.
Oh, saw her.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was. She on vacation. With pictures. Clearly in a foreign country. With some dude. Mind you, this was not my woman. Not at all. Didn't want it to be.
Right.
Really was friend helping what I thought friend.
Right.
So I'm like, stop. Wait, what? Old picture? It might be old. Nah, dance today. Dang. She used my money to go on vacation. Ain't that a So I was hot. You gave me the car sob story and the whole nine. And this is from what I thought was now, mind you, we grown adults at this point.
Mm-hmm.
This is someone I thought was on a respectable level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these things don't really matter, but like had the money, great job, things like that.
Right.
So you just need something real quick, hold down, you know, what happens. She on vacation. You living your best life. And then I'm seeing so it wasn't just like one picture, right? Over the next couple of days, the whole photo dump online. I'm seeing the pics on the jet skis, on everywhere.
She was having a hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer with some dusty dude. I was mad. So I'm like, yo, that's mad foul, yo. It's mad foul.
Did you respond to anything or like any of the pictures, or like what did you do in that situation?
I definitely liked the picture. Just to let you know I saw it. So that when I was like, I ain't say nothing, I ain't send no message. I said, you know what?
Right.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Time is on my side. I can wait. I'll wait till you get back.
Right.
Because the person who posted, you know where they at all times, right?
Right.
So I was like, it's so greasy and so bold, you know. So and I'm like, I definitely didn't give you enough money to go on vacation. So
you probably hit up some other people saying that
play the game.
You need to get a car payment. You need to get the car note.
He played the game, and then so here's how things come back full circle. 2 weeks. I waited. I ain't get no response or nothing. This is a person I communicate with regularly, by the way. At this point, you know, we was like working on business and stuff like that. So, ghost. But I know where you live. I know your peoples. We got mutual friends. So I'm like, I'm not messy. I'm not the messy type. I'm not the messy type.
You're not the black hoodie party.
No, I'm not the black hoodie party. Not in this situation. Not in this situation. Have I been in the past? No comment. But
I actually learned. Sorry, I actually learned about that through Sunshine Within You stream.
What?
The black hoodie party.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. They out there. So to quote the great Project Pat, time is on my side. So I'm gonna go hide.
Ooh.
So I just chill in the car. I waited. You know, it came time where
they needed another one.
Some work had to be done.
Oh.
Okay. Mind you, we was working on some things.
Right.
So coming around time, I ain't even send no message. I ain't send no text. I ain't ask. Wasn't hurting. Ain't really need it, you know, honestly.
Right.
But we was working on some things, and it was time to formulate and get it going and make money. So I just cut the person out. Is that petty? Maybe. But the money that was going to be made from that was significant. But you just showed me that you can't handle that. I can't have a relationship. I can't do business with that.
Right.
Can't do business with that. I can't trust that. That was dirty. And you ghosted. So I ain't heard from you in like 3 weeks at this point now. A little bit longer. Nah,
it's a whole month.
Whole bridge burned.
Yeah.
Whole bridge burned. The rest of my squad was straight. Okay, like I said, time is on my side.
Right.
So that little couple dollars you got,
hope it lasts.
Couple dollars you got cost that person an annual salary.
Jeez. Yo. That hurts. That really, man. Jeez, man.
Burn some bridges. Things come back. Like I said, I never said anything.
Right.
And then, this is how things really
there's
work.
More. Oh,
there's
gosh.
more. Just so happened one day, he's sitting outside, eating lunch. Well, I was in my car, eating lunch, seeing somebody pull up at the ATM. Oh, ain't that so? Oh, now that's so and so. Oh, they saw me. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
What's up?
I'm cordial. I'm straight.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that thing we? So at this point, I'm honest.
We got a whole salary off that.
We moved forward with that. We good. What happened? I never heard from you. Well, I thought we was. So I said, come on, let's be real. Let's be honest here. Come on. I ain't heard from you since you've been on vacation. And then as soon as I said that, everything changed. She said, well, I thought, well. So I said, I want you to take a look from my perspective here. Everything was cool. We was working on this. You lied to me. And I told her, I said, you lied to me. You did what you do. How can I keep going with that? And I haven't heard from you. We got emails and stuff saying that we've had meetings and you ain't been around.
Right.
So the whole conversation began to change. To the point where I think I was called some choice words. I got called some names out my name.
Slight work.
I said, okay, you know what? That's how you feel. Fine. I'm not going to argue with you. But just know, wasn't me.
Yeah.
Wasn't me. And I'm going to leave it at that. You take care. Have a good one. No love lost.
Right.
Because we good over here.
Right.
you sit and stew with that. Hope the jet skis was worth it.
Right. Why are so many girls going to saloon? Who bought you that room? Because I know it wasn't you.
Yeah, I think I paid for a room. But that's all right. It worked out. But
Man, this ain't even our music podcast, and I'm singing.
I know, but that's what it was. So I said, this name. So I say all this stuff to say this is what happens, right?
Right.
Sometimes you try to be a good person. It goes both ways.
Right.
You never know. But the one thing I really, as I thought about, is that, I'm not going to let the negative, the bad situations discourage me for the potential good ones, the good looking outs, I call them.
Right.
So anybody on this, do what you can. That was my main thing. Like, just do what you can. So I even came up with a couple of things, It's one thing I teach in all my safety courses. Help when it's safe for you.
Right.
It has to be safe for you to be able to help. And even in those situations, even back to the dude to tell like that, I felt it was safe for me. It was daylight hours. It was day out. It was busy. We were on the road. I felt that was safe.
Right.
Had it been dark nighttime, I probably not would have done that, to be honest.
Right. Because you understand how that looks.
Yeah, it looks bad. Look like you're running up on somebody at nighttime. So it has to be safe. And even with the other ones, it was safe because I gave what I could. It didn't hurt me. I'll be honest. Like, in both situations, it wasn't the same amount of money, but it was, I could, it was okay. It was okay. So I did what was safe. So that way I didn't overextend myself. You know, I still got I still got bills to pay and all that stuff, and I'm gonna make sure they good first.
Right.
Before I can help anyone else out, safe for me. So I share that with everyone. Make sure it's safe for you. Do what you can.
Do what you can when you can.
And yeah, that's it. You know, and also know too, like, you know, evaluate sometimes.
Yeah.
The scammers are out there. That's what we just talked about. Like, I hate to say it, like people lie. People scam. People got the sob stories.
Right.
You know, so you have to decipher, is this worth it for you?
Mm-hmm.
And don't.
What I've always told myself is that I will help you when I can.
Yeah.
And when I can't, I'm sorry.
You can't do it.
Wish I could, but I can't. And but I'll be that way until you do me dirty.
Yeah. And I think
once that happens, yeah, I'm probably never helping you again.
The bridge is burnt. You know? Right. And I think a couple things, you know, don't be afraid to say no.
Right.
You can't do what you can't. And I think staying firm with that sometimes. Don't let people try to twist your arm. Don't let people try to bully you. People try to make you feel bad. Nah.
Don't let people guilt trip you.
Yeah. And also, too, remember, there's other ways to help the money. Like I said, sometimes you can't give. It may be another way that you can help, but that person has to be willing to. But at least you did what you could. So we help. You know, I just wanted to share those things. I see sometimes in the world, it's just like there's a lot. It's a lot of this stuff. All these stories me and you just told, they're everywhere, and I know everybody has these stories. So just do what you can to help people, y'all. So just wanted to share that. Let's keep it moving. We got some Bobs and Karens this week.
Yeah, we do.
Unfortunately, of course. Bobs and Karens. What we got?
Let's start with a couple. Yeah, let's do these. Hotel guests and friends were the hotel guests. Well, I mean, there was someone staying at a hotel. At this hotel in San Francisco, you can go up to the rooftop. So they were gonna go drink on the rooftop, like people do.
Yeah, big thing now.
They were denied entry.
Oh, of course,
including guests.
That sounds just straight racist.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, denied entry. Something I've been hearing a lot again lately. You know,
right? But then I saw. So I did see this on Twitter, but also I saw a comment that kind of stuck out to me. It said, we need to stop going to places thinking that we'll be let in. And then it made me think about, and I even saw a comment that had the same thinking I had. And we talked about it, I think, a couple weeks ago. Black Wall Street.
Yeah. Support our own establishments.
We built this thing. Oh, this thing is actually, not only is it working, it's thriving. And we don't have to go to the other side. We don't have to depend on the other side. Where's Black Wall Street today?
And that's the thing. I think, even not to go too far on another tangent, because that's a whole nother podcast.
Right.
We may not have a central location like we did in Tulsa, right? But it should exist everywhere we are.
Right.
We got Black-owned businesses. We have Black-owned establishments. There's companies out there. We build it wherever we are by supporting these. You know, so I'm pretty sure that there's a Black-owned restaurant. There's a Black-owned spot.
Right.
All of these events and stuff like that, they're happening. We just gotta go there.
Right.
So yeah. So just real quick, I know we got some more Bobs and Karens, but yeah.
All right. This one kind of, I shouldn't smile at this either, but the video was just very satisfying, I guess, for me. So, dude gets out of his car, gets out of his car, I guess he wanted to run to the store real quick. Bob tries to rob the car. He's able to get in. He's able to start it. He's able to start driving off. But dude comes back out, sees that his car is being stolen, stops the car, breaks open, like punches the window, is able to grab the dude, starts wailing on the Bob.
I saw that.
And
I saw this one. Well, no, I mean, you got what you deserve. One thing I saw.
Yeah, like
did he punch?
What did you think was about to happen?
Well, he thought he was going to get away.
Right.
And I remember watching the video. First, he drove up on like the grass, like not thinking. That's the problem. He wasn't thinking. Right. So, look, you got caught. You got your head bust. Simple as that. Rightfully so. Man, I don't know. People get
you know what actually killed me about that?
What?
The people around. Because I've watched this video multiple times, and if you're like me, you start looking at like what's going on in the background after a while. People are like looking around, it's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And they have no idea, but the people focusing on the center know what's going on.
Yeah.
Dude tried to steal his car. Dude is getting his ass beat.
Yeah. Like me, it's an open and shut case, Johnson. Like,
yep.
You know, y'all got what you deserve.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, and some time. So yeah, you good. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. Let's see. President wasn't allowed. No, actually, that's it.
Okay.
That's all we got.
So yeah, the 9th entry, and Bob got his ass beat. It's crazy. Crazy world.
Oh, sorry. One more.
Okay.
Karen wouldn't. So, girl, we've seen this so many times. So, girl is trying to get into her apartment. She forgot her key.
Yeah.
She tries to get into the apartment building. And some Bob or Karen denies them entry and says, "Nah, you don't live here." Person comes back and says, "Yes, I live here. I forgot my key." "No, you don't live here. I'm not letting you in."
Yeah, my thing is
like,
stop going back and forth for her then.
Right.
Stop going back and forth for her. There's other ways to get into your building. Like, people go back and forth arguing with these people. She ain't nobody.
Right.
Don't give her the time of day. Just like, I remember there was the one a while ago. The delivery guy was trying to deliver. Remember, it was like an Uber Eats guy or something.
Yep.
Lady wouldn't let him in the building. Shut up. You just want attention. Get out of here. Just wait for her to go away.
They have food in their hands.
Just don't argue with them. Wait for her to go away and go back to handling your business. You know, pretty sure you're trying to get in the building. Pretty sure there's somebody you can call. They'll let you in, whatever the case is. Stop arguing with these people. They think they try and police everything. They think they run stuff. Don't give her the time of day. I saw that video too. And so you're like, you know what? All right, lady, go ahead. All right, you got it. Go ahead. Bye. 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 Don't argue with her.
Right.
Because I promise you, you know what she would have done next? Call the cops. Call the cops.
Yep.
Or she would have waited there. She wouldn't have went inside because she wants attention.
Right.
She wants to start something.
Right.
So don't say nothing to her. Like, okay, thank you. Bye. And then call building service, call whoever has a key, let you in, whatever the case is. You know. Right. So yeah. They just keep trying to piss us off. They keep trying to provoke us.
Right.
Try to irritate.
Trying to bait us.
Bunch of gnats. I swear to, yeah. Well, it is like
bunch of cicadas just making noise.
Yeah, exactly. Bunch of loud ass cicadas. No bite.
Making
Can't harm you. Don't do nothing.
Right.
Just loud and ugly.
Right. And annoying.
Yeah. And they'll be gone in 2 weeks. Like, get everybody in, man. So yeah, that's all we got.
Yeah.
Good show. You know, we working on this.
Wait, before we go, we want to say shouts to Chip Baker.
Yeah, we got shout Chip out, man.
Thank you for the book, The Impact of Influence. Go cop it now. It's out, right?
Yeah, it's out. It's out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what the tour.
Go get it.
Yeah. Shout out
to Chip. Go get it. That's it.
Yep. So yeah, that's my bro. Shout out to Chip.
Shout out to him.
Even DP came by the DMV. So
that's the DP.
Yeah, got a chance to see him. Shout out. So all good, man. That was all good stuff. So yeah, if y'all get a chance, get it, read it. It's good stuff. It really is good stuff. You know, from a really good person too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're good people. All those authors, those are some good men, man.
Right.
So yeah, so shout out to Chip. I'm glad you did that. Yeah. All right. But I think that's all I got. I ain't got nothing.
Don't forget, we are sponsored by the Black Squirrel Media Network.
Yeah.
Come to Black Squirrel. We have shows, we have podcasts, we're on YouTube, we have YouTubes, we have podcasts, hopefully more in the future.
Yeah.
Like Bitcoin, we're going to the moon.
Like Bitcoin. That's hilarious.
Oh, and coming soon. I was gonna say I can't say that.
Don't did. Okay, we'll leave that for later.
Yeah.
We'll leave that for later.
Black coin coming soon.
Black coin. All right. See, on that note.
Yeah, he already knows what I was gonna say.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. Yeah.
We've talked about it.
Yeah. So black coin. Okay. Yeah. That's what we'll call it for right now. Mm-hmm. All right. Till next week, y'all. Y'all know where to find us. So we out. Peace.